Hey, by the way, tonight's game, New York wins that outright.
You know he's on top. Million subs, he never gonna flop. Out of Chicago, where the streets don't sleep. Betting on games, making cash real deep. Crystal ball for sports, he knows the lines. He's a sports aficionado, the money he finds. From football to basketball, he's always on point. Predicting winners never disappoints. He's got that hustle, that Chicago vibe. Making moves on the streets, cash on the side. With E, you know it's always a bet. He's the king of the game, never forget.
Certain things that go together, you know, the turkey, the family, the tradition, football, and we have it all today.
Welcome to the Etoft21sports show for November 25th for a special Thanksgiving edition. My name is Eric. I'm the man behind Etoft21sports. Absolutely loaded episode for you today. My boy from Nebraska having some internet issues, but he's in the middle of the cornfield, so it's understandable. My boy XFLJim is here. We are going to look back at week 12 plus share our week 13 bets. But before I get all that, I'd like to say thank you to the sponsor of the show, PropX. Guys, if you're not using PropX, go to the app up there. Download the app. Use promo code ETOFT21. That way they know old Uncle Rico sent you. No DRF horse racing by the day from our boy Gino. He is already celebrating Thanksgiving. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to welcome my John Madden. I'm Pat Summerall. He's John Madden, my boy from the Cornhusker State, the guy that believes Matt Rule walks on water. XFLJim. Jim, how you doing today, my man?
I'm doing good. I don't know what's up with my connection. I'm doing good, though. I'm living life to the fullest. I'm loving everything. And I appreciate you calling me John Madden.
Dude, respect. I'm like Summerall, you're like Madden, dude. I mean, two peas in a pot, dude. Two peas in a pot, man. Dude, how you doing today, my man? You ready for the holiday, dude? You ready for the holiday, man?
I'm ready. Thanksgiving top two holiday. It's not number two. The food will be eat. I'm hoping the party I go to, that I hope they do sweet potato pie. It's my favorite little cap on everything.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat my fill. I'm gonna pass out, and then I have internet today.
I have no idea what you said, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It was a struggle to get through that, dude. I don't know what you said. I got a funny story for you. I didn't tell you this story.
I bet it was.
So after we did the college football tailgate live Saturday on YouTube, Twitch, where Jim, Chase, and I break down our college football bets, I go to the grocery store. I'm walking into the fucking grocery store and do my shopping, walking out, and they're like funnel everyone through one gate to get out of the grocery store. There's this lady in front of me, so I have to beeline around her. I have my AirPods in, listening to little Bone Thugs and Harmony as I normally do when I grocery shop. And this dude says something to me. And I have no idea what the guy said, but he was an older, like depressing looking white dude said something to me. And like I took out my AirPod and I said, I go, sorry. And he looks at me, he goes, you fucking know what I said. And I go, no, I don't. I took out my AirPod. He's like, you fucking heard me. And I'm like, I start looking around like I'm on the, like, what's that show, Prank? You know what I mean? Like am I getting punked? And like, there's no cameras around. So I just wave at the guy. I go, okay. And then he yells across the grocery store, you better fucking walk away. I have no idea what the fuck happened, Jim. Like, I have no idea what the fuck happened. But that's how my Saturday started. So after we did the college football tailgate. So I think Jim is lagging a little bit behind. Jim, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, buddy. Can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you. I can hear you, dude. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure out my steez. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's the wind, but
you got a little wind.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Well, let's jump right into it. Why don't you go ahead? Why don't you share with us what your takeaway is from week 12, my friend?
Yeah, it's windy as fuck here. I'm gonna try something. Hey, hold down the fort. Let me try something real quick.
All right, Jim is going to hold on the fort. Jim is going to hold on the fort. He is going to come right back. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you guys my takeaway from week 12. Here it is. Guys, I have no idea what the fuck these coaches are doing here. Let's look at Mike Tomlin. Okay, Tomlin is a dog. This is a guy. This is our cash cow. You are up 14-7 in the second quarter. You've got the ball at the Bears 30. You don't take the easy points to go up 2 scores. No, he goes for it. And he doesn't get it. Boom. Chicago goes right down the field, ties the game up. And last time I checked, the Steelers lost the game by 3. Those 3 points absolutely, positively matter. And you have Chris Boswell, who's probably the best kicker in the game. Now, let's talk about the Cards. You're down 3. It's 4th and 12. You're on your own 28. You've got all 3 of your timeouts left, plus the 2-minute warning in your pocket. So that means the clock is going to stop 4 flipping times. Your defense has forced 3 turnovers, has been all over Trevor Lawrence all game, and you go for it on 4th and 12. Not 4th and 2, not 4th and inches. 4th and 12 from your own 28-yard line. Down by 3. They don't get it, of course. Then the Jags get the ball. 4th and 1 from the Cardinals 19. They go for it. Don't get it. Cards get the ball back. It's 4th and 1. Instead of the field goal to go up 6, they go for it and don't get it. Like, literally, what the flying fuck are you doing? Then we got Jacoby Brissett, after the Cards get the ball back, throws an absolute dime pass to Wilson, down to the Jags 12. No timeouts left. Wilson, like a fucking buffoon, celebrates. Delays getting the ball set. They burned 20 seconds from the clock. So instead of having 2 or 3 plays to try and win the game, you've got 1. Of course, nothing happens. They have to settle for the field goal. Game goes into overtime. With the Jags fighting for a playoff spot, some of these decisions could seriously put them behind the 8 ball. I just don't get game management anymore. It feels like everyone's allergic to taking points and playing the situation. Coaches, man, sometimes they make this way fucking harder than they should. And like also with the Steelers, you have Chris Boswell. You have fucking Mason Rudolph. Now, the big thing here in Chicago is that dating profile. Like when you're like an athlete, you can put your picture on it. Mason Rudolph was fucking getting swipes in for fucking Chicago. That was all that was going on Chicago.
Hell yeah,
Twitter.
brother.
And he's in there. Just fucking try the field goal. Try the 63-yarder with Chris Boswell. Fucking try it. Who cares? You know what I mean? But you lose the game by 3. You had a chance to go up 10 points in the second quarter, and you fucking went for it. Like, literally, what the fuck are we doing here? Just fucking, just I have no idea. Like, I sit here, and I'm just, like, I send you and Chase some fucking messages when I just lay into these coaches with how fucking dumb they are. Okay? But with the college stuff, the NFL stuff, it hasn't gotten that bad. This past week, it was fucking awful with the decisions I saw. Fucking awful. Fucking awful.
Eric, you've been on this. I think you need to.
Jimmy,
I'm back. I
don't
know what's going on. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
This is brutal on my end.
I have no idea what's going on, Jim. No idea what's going on. So, Jim, this is what we're gonna do, man. Why don't you try to give your takeaway? We'll give one more try at it. If not, I'll just close the show out by myself and I'll give everyone your picks, man. How about that?
That's beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you. My first take was the fact that is it not working?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I don't know. Am I can you hear me? Okay. My first take was going to be that there are teams that I would call, I don't know if you could call them fraudulent, but you can make an argument teams like maybe not fraudulent, but fake, not real. Like, I don't believe in the Colts. I don't believe in the Bears. I don't believe in like the Jaguars are realistically going to be a playoff team. I don't believe. Like, there's so many teams that are going to make the playoffs that I have zero faith in. Yes. Well, I guess depending on what you think the Bears are. Like, the Bears are probably a fringe playoff team. If they make it in, I can see it, but I just don't see any of these teams going that far. I don't believe in the Broncos either.
Oh, I think the Broncos suck, dude. I think the Broncos.
That defense is good. That defense is good.
I think the defense is good. I think the Broncos suck. The Bears are 8-3 with a negative point differential. Let me repeat that one more time for everybody. The Bears are 8-3 with a negative point differential. Honestly, the Bears have a top 5 hardest playoff schedule. Like, if you guys are looking for a future to make, whoever you think is going to win the Packers and Lions game, you bet them to win the Central, and then you bet the Bears not to make the playoffs. Like, those are the 2 futures you make this weekend.
Do you feel like a lot of that point differential stuff with the Bears is from that Lions game, though?
No, I mean, maybe. You know what I mean? But even if you kind of take a step back, they should have lost to the Raiders. They should have lost to the Commanders. They should have lost to the Giants. There's a laundry list of teams where they should have lost to the Bengals. There's a laundry list of teams they should have effing lost to, and they just didn't. So it's just, I think they're frauds. I'm not high on them. I totally agree with you. I think the Jags are frauds. I think the Jags get a new quarterback next year. It's obvious Liam Cohen just hates Trevor Lawrence with the little stuff that's going on in the sidelines right now. And then I got one other thing. I got one other thing I got to vent about. Okay. One other thing, Jimmy. Okay. So in Nebraska, do you have the Fanatics book?
No, so we don't have any of like the actual big books. It's all just in casino betting. We don't have any actual like mobile betting books.
So right now, Fanatics, okay, their big thing is fair play. So if a guy gets injured before halftime, you get refunded.
I fucking saw this.
Okay. Now, where do I start? Okay,
I saw your take on this.
Where do I start like this? First of all, if a guy, it's called gambling. You are risking money. Okay. This happened to me. I had an Alvin Kamara bet. Kamara got hurt in the second quarter. I lost the bet. I'm a fucking adult. I'm going to move the fuck on. Okay. Fanatics. Okay. A couple weeks ago, I wanted to play a Justin Jefferson bet. Fanatics fair play. I went on there. I wanted to bet $200 on Justin Jefferson over. Guess how much money they let me get down on the fair play casino?
I'm gonna guess $14.86.
$10. Like, literally, they said max wager $10. Okay, that's your fair play casino. So that right there is kind of telling me the clientele that they're working with. Okay, which is fine. I'm not here to shame. I am not here to shame at all. If that's what you bet, that's what you bet. I don't care. But it's part of a risk. You are risking. You are gambling. Okay? If the guy gets hurt, it's part of the game. And it opens up so much of a fucking gray area. It's not even funny. It opens up so much stuff where something can happen. Okay, let's say a player gets hurt in the second quarter, but doesn't get rolled out to the third quarter. What's the ruling then? It opens up so much shit. Like these are the days when I miss the old days, when it was just, Bet DSI, Bookmaker, fucking Five Guys, Heritage, just the online
classics,
stuff. The online stuff. Okay, now you got these people, and I'll be honest, the amount of people that talk about sports betting that literally know jack fucking shit is at an all-time fucking high right now. There are so many people out here that just run their mouth. I had someone DM me and told me they watched something where this guy was talking about teasing basketball and playing alternative spreads in basketball. I'm sorry.
Ooh, okay. You piqued my interest now. You piqued. No, I'm just fucking.
I am sorry. I am sorry. If someone is telling you to do that, that is a sign to run for the fucking, just run. It's kind of like your girlfriend is telling you she started to talk to her ex-boyfriend. You fucking run in that situation. I'm telling you, man, there's just so many people, and like this fucking fair play shit. Jim, I could talk to this for a fucking hour, but like you guys aren't here to listen to this.
I mean, just to like make it short, I'm 100%. It's gambling, folks. It's not free money. There's a risk involved, and I feel like both parties know. And obviously, the books are going to do it because like they're going to get the best publicity ever for it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it's just fucking idiotic, man. It's like, but no one sees it that way. Like, and you got these people like retweet, great to have a sports book that cares about their consumers. Sports books are not your fucking friends. They give a fucking rat's ass about you. You think they're doing this because they care about your business. You're a fucking moron.
Like, I prefer, even like, I'm not a super high volume like wagering guy. I even prefer the stories about the books that I hear that are just, they don't limit, like the few books out there that don't limit people and will take any action. They don't offer like promos. They don't offer like deals like fair play or whatever, but they'll take action. I like that as someone who doesn't even bet a ton of money. I like that better.
Yeah. Fucking take my money. You know what? Take my bet with what I fucking want to bet. Don't limit me. Then I'm fucking impressed with you.
Yep.
Then I'm fucking impressed with you. You got fucking Portnoy, who's like, oh, look at my $2 million bet on fucking Kansas State. I can't even bet more than $25 live on DraftKings now during an NFL game. But hey, dude, that $2 million bet is fucking hot, Dave. You know, way to fucking go, bro. What was the other thing I was gonna vent about? Dude, I had something else I was gonna fucking vent about. Oh, I remember back in the day. Like,
I love it. Before you start, I love it when you start any rant. Back in the day, baby, I love it.
So, what I used to do back in the day, this is during the Chip Kelly Oregon days. My go-to play, parlay, 5 dimes, boom. I will take Oregon minus the 14, minus the 21 for the first half, and the over 35 for the first half. Parlay that bitch together because it's fucking correlated. Okay. I remember hit it 1 week. The next week, I fucking hit it. I'm all pumped. Go into my account. Says voided. Like, what the fuck is this shit? So I tried to get on chat. Like, the guy at the chat was giving me the runaround. Called in. Gave him my number. Gave him, you know, your login, 5D193, blah, 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 blah. And got transferred to Tony, dude. And I'll never forget it. I was like, it's like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what happened here, you know, this hit. And he goes to me, he goes, you don't think, you know, I don't know what he say? He's like, you don't think I don't know what the fuck you're doing, motherfucker? He goes, dude, this shit, I should even paid you for the first one. You're lucky I paid. He just started laying into me. And like, he goes like this. He goes, hold on a second. You just hear him typing. He goes, you don't think I have motherfuckers in Libertyville, Illinois, dude? I could have someone at your house in 2 minutes. I'm like, oh shit. Dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, there needs.
And I won the bet. I fucking won the bet. And this dude's Tony, rest in peace. But you know, like, that is the shit I grew up with, dude. And
there needs to be some grime.
All these people online bitching. Your player got hurt. It's a fucking risk. Grow the fuck up. Move on. If you can't fucking handle the player getting hurt, guess what? You shouldn't be fucking gambling.
I've always been of the mind there needs to be some grime to sports betting.
I remember when you used to have to walk into the Western Union and you'd be getting wired money from some fucking city in Bangladesh you have never even fucking heard of. And you'd be at the shadiest Western Union in the fucking Chicagoland area. And like people would be looking at you. Like those were the days, man. You know what I mean? Those are the fucking days, dude. This new shit, dude, like the people with the voices are some I hate to repeat myself, are some of the dumbest motherfuckers there are, aren't there? But look, I could go on this for another 20 minutes.
We should do a long form episode on that someday.
Let's dive into the betting. Before we get into that, we gotta take a gander back at how we did last week. Disappointing 1-3-2 last week on the show. Tyler hit the Cowboys plus 3.5, but lost the Ravens minus 13.5 and the Lions minus 10.5. Old Uncle Rico pushed the Cards plus 3, pushed the Steelers plus 3, but lost the Raiders minus 3. For the show, we are 42-27-3 in our bets. And that's another thing. Every fucking week I come on here, if we win or lose, and I put my fucking shit out here. You have people that do this shit and they never recap how they did the fucking week before. Red fucking flag. Red fucking flag.
Yeah, that's the people that only post winners.
Red fucking flag. Red fucking flag. You know? Yeah, I'm fucking worked up, man. I'm fucking worked up.
We didn't even talk about the people making the mega whale plays on a minus 250 money line play.
You know what, dude? I was so worked up, dude. I had this thing I was going to do with you, and I was so worked up, I totally fucking forgot to do it, okay? All right, rank B is 1 through 5, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
1 being the top, and then we'll get into our bettings. 1 being the top, 5 being the worst. I am going to tell you a side for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
All right. And you rank them 1 through 5.
I'm locked in.
Cornbread.
That's going to be 2.
Ooh.
I could rate this is just each one's 1 through 5, not
like 2's gone.
Okay, two's gone. Two's gone. Okay, gotcha. Blind ranking. Gotcha.
Green bean casserole.
5.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying not to. I'm just going pure vibes based.
You're going pure vibe. Stuffing.
3.
Ooh.
Probably would have put that 2. I probably would have put stuffing 2, but 3. We'll go 3.
Mashed potatoes.
4. I'm not a huge mashed potatoes guy.
Really?
I like it with the turkey and like the combining of that and the gravy and the stuffing, but like I'm not huge on mashed potatoes in general.
And then I have gravy left.
Yeah, gravy on everything, dude. Gravy on everything.
So your rankings are gravy 1, cornbread 2, stuffing 3, mashed potatoes 4, green bean casserole 5.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. That's pretty solid. I love me stuffing, dude. Are you a stuffing inside or outside the bird?
Both.
Oh, really? Both.
100% both. Also, I would add collard greens to that. 100%. I love collard greens so much, dude.
Okay, all right.
Collard greens and like mac and cheese. Mwah. Thanksgiving mac and cheese hits so hard, dude.
We never ever do macaroni and cheese at Thanksgiving. Never. Let's go ahead. Let's jump into our bets. We each got 3 bets. You know, we're trying to keep.
You're gonna have to tell me mine just so you're aware, because I closed every other app and every other window aside from this to actually be able to have a connection.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You're coming in strong right now.
You're gonna have to tell me my bets because I forgot them off the top of my head.
Jimmy's first bet. He's going to Green Bay. He's got them on the money line plus 137.
Damn right I do. I feel like prime spot. I feel like Packers defense comes to play, and I don't know. Maybe this is just history, because for me, the longest time, obviously, you always associate the Lions with Thanksgiving, and historically, for the longest time I've watched them, I feel like the Lions lose in disappointing fashion on Thanksgiving. And I feel like the Packers can pressure Goff, and Goff under pressure worries me more than anything. Yes, the Lions can run. Their offensive line isn't as good as it was last year, and I worry about Goff with that defensive line that the Packers are going to put up in his face.
We're going head-to-head, Jimmy, because you know what? I'm going with my Detroit Lions -2.5. Dan Campbell's a favorite, is a wagon. 30-14-1 against the number, 68.2% ATS, 29.2% ROI at home, 60.7% against the number with a 15.3% ROI against Matt LaFleur, 62.5% against the number, 17% ROI. These trends aren't noises. He can consistently outperforming expectations. We also have indoor Jared Goff, and that's what we want when he's back to the Lions. Higher completion percentage, more passing yards per game. His TD to INT ratio jumps to 3.5 to 1. Outdoors, it's 2.8 to 1. He averages 0.6 yards more per attempt indoors. He's simply a different quarterback. Now, against the Jeff Hafley defense last year at home versus Green Bay, 32 for 41, 283 yards, 3 touchdowns, 109 passer ranking, 6.9 yards per attempt. When you include the 2 outdoor games where he typically struggles, his numbers against this system, 79% completion percentage, 281 yards per game, 2.5 TD to 1 INT ratio. Indoors on Thanksgiving against this scheme, he's going to move the ball. When we look at the trenches, Campbell loves to run the ball. Packers on the ground, 19th DVOA versus the run. PFF has them 17th. Over their last 3 games, they've allowed 115.3 yards per game. Detroit should be able to lean on their identity, control the game physically. On the other side of the ball, Detroit's run defense has been solid. The way to attack them is through the air. Packers playmakers aren't healthy. Tucker Kraft's absence has been noticeable. Their passing game rhythm has suffered. Jordan Love hasn't looked right. Josh Jacobs is banged up too. Another important angle, favorites on Thanksgiving, 40-20 ATS. This is Detroit's playoff push. I think after what happened in week 1, they have the spot circled. Combine the Campbell trends, indoor Jared Goff, the matchup, and the Packers' health injuries. Jesus. Give me the Detroit Motor City Lions -2.5, my friend.
Eric, I love hearing you rattle off statistics and numbers. It's kind of relaxing.
Thanks, buddy. You know what? Try my hardest, dude. All those communication classes in college are really paying off, dude. You got a total in this game, Jim. You went under the 40.5.
That's kind of like I'm kind of playing the correlation factor. I don't trust Green Bay's offense a ton. I think they're going to have to rely on this defense in this game and the pressure that I'm assuming they're going to be getting on Jared Goff, which means, guess what? Don't think there's going to be a lot of points in this one. I'm just kind of combining my two. I'm trying to logic it in my brain where, not going to be a ton of points. Trust the better defense. Give me the Packers straight up. And because of that, I'm taking the under.
Ooh. I'm going to the next game. I am taking the Dallas Cowboys +3.5.
You're taking the Thanksgiving darlings.
I'm telling you, this is a brutal spot for KC. Teams coming off an overtime game and then playing on Thursday are 7-25 against the number. When they're on the road, that drops to 4-16 against the number. Over the last 20 years, teams on short rest off an overtime game when their opponent didn't go to overtime are 24, 47-3 against the number. Now let's look at Dallas more focusing on Dallas a little bit more. Dak Prescott is having a great season. And nobody is talking about it. 267 yards per game, 23 TDs, only 4 interceptions, 7.4 yards per attempt, 69 completion percentage. He is great as the second best quarterback in the NFL behind Stafford. He's playing elite football. I think the Cowboys offense will move the ball. DVOA has the Chiefs as the 19th ranked pass defense. And with Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, and Jake Ferguson, Dallas has more than enough weapons to exploit them. This should open up the run game for Javonte Williams. Defensively, Dallas has quietly turned the corner since the trade for Quinton Williamson, getting their defensive backs healthy. Small sample, sure, but they're allowing just 18.5 points per game, 287 total yards, 242 passing yards and 43 rushing yards and only 18 first downs per game since the trade. Now, Smith for KC on the offensive line is dealing with the injury. That's a big advantage for this Dallas front if he can't go. Scheme-wise, this also lines up well for the Cowboys. They run a zone coverage at the 6th highest rate in the league. Mahomes has been turnover prone against zone. This season, he has a 1-to-1 TD to INT ratio. For his career, 0.65 TDs per INT. Not great. And if we're being honest, Kansas City was fortunate last week. They trailed by double digits twice, lost the turnover battle. Went 1 for 6 in the end zone. Didn't get a sack and still won. Mahomes, when you look at him as a favorite, 47%. As a road favorite, 47%. Laying 3.5 or more drops down to 44.7%. Jesus. And when you look at Prescott at home, 55% against the number. As a home underdog, 58.3%. Against AFC teams, 55.6%. The trends, the matchup, the quick turnaround for KC. And I need my Cowboys to hit this for their over. Give me the Dallas Cowboys plus 3.5, Jimmy.
I just bet the over in this game. I like your take on the Cowboys. Their offense. No one is stopping this Cowboys offense. They're not going to be slowed down whatsoever. The Chiefs. It's all the like numbers and everything makes you want the Cowboys here. And I respect that, and I'm kind of with you there. But there's something intangible about the Chiefs with their backs against the wall, where they're in complete must-win situations from here on out, that I think they win close. In my heart of hearts, I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs squeak it out yet again.
Okay. All right.
But I think the Cowboys cover.
Good teams win. Great teams cover. Jim, you have the over 52 in the Bengals and Ravens. Why don't you tell the people?
Yeah, guess what? The Ravens defense, while it has been getting marginally better throughout the season, I still am not fully in love with it. And yeah, Lamar's probably a little banged up, but I don't know a team in this league that can't score almost at will against the Bengals. This defense is trash.
Yeah.
It's awful. And are they really going to trot Joe Burrow out there?
He's playing. Yeah, he's going. Jersey Joe Burrow's going.
If he's going, he's going to want to put up points. I don't know if he can fully, but I like what the Bengals offense has.
So when I was doing my research. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this number up.
Was Taylor gone at the end of the year, by the way?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. For
sure. So I was looking at this right here. So Jamar Chase against the Ravens. Okay. Let's look at his last 2 games. Okay. 17 targets, 11 receptions, 264 yards. 12 targets, 10 receptions, 193 yards. Last 2 games. Yeah. I mean, they're going to be slinging the ball over the field. I like this. I think this game's going to balloon up. Next, my last one. And you know what? I'm going to your team, Jimmy. Give me Waddle. Over 65.5 yards receiving. Since Tyreek Hill went down with the season-ending injury, Waddle has been an absolute machine. On the season, he's averaging 7.1 targets, 4.6 receptions, and 61 yards since the injury. When you take out the Cleveland game, when they're basically were playing in a hurricane, he's averaging 7.7 targets, 5.2 receptions, 87 yards per game. So the volume production is there. Now let's look at the matchup. The Saints run zone coverage the 9th highest rate in the NFL. Waddle cooks against zone. PFF has him graded as the 7th best wide receiver in the league versus zone. Per SummerSports.com, against zone, he owns a 68.4% catch rate, 15.9 yards per reception, and 10.9 yards per target. That's elite efficiency. The Saints defense hasn't been good per DVOA, 24th ranked pass defense and 19th DVOA against opposing wide receiver ones. When we look at the last couple of wide receiver ones, Mooney who is the number one now for the Falcons, had 74 yards. McMillan for the Panthers had 60 yards. Puka had 95. So that means the last three wide receiver ones are averaging 76.3 yards per game. Two of the three covered this number easily. Everything lines up. Volume, efficiency versus zone matchup, recent trends. It's all pointing to a huge Jalen Waddle game. So I'll take the over 68.5 yards for Mr. Waddle, dude.
Waddle might be my first or second favorite player on the Dolphins. I'm not gonna lie. I love Jim Waddle so much.
Jim, you know what? I was gonna text this to you, and I hate to say this. I'm starting to come around on the Dolphins, dude. I've been betting them a lot, dude.
Dude, I mean, hey, guess what? You get rid of a GM who's like a cancer for the organization, like Chris Greer, and you're playing free. I don't know what's happened to this team. They had coming into the season, and I'd say for like the first 5 weeks, they might have had the worst vibes of any team in the NFL.
I mean, like they're playing a little looser. I think. I mean, I still don't think Tua is the answer. I think they.
No, I mean he's probably not the answer, but I don't. What I've said about Tua for the last year and a half now is he's kind of like our version of Kirk Cousins.
Okay, nothing.
You're not going to get that far with like you kind of know where you're going to get, and like if McDaniel is like drawing up an offense and Tua is throwing on time, it's a great offense. It's great to watch. It's great to look. The way they've been running the ball has been awesome. Mm-hmm. But like the second it stops working and Tua has to improvise, it goes off the rails fast.
I mean, dude, I love it because I'm just gonna go through it right now, dude. I mean, the last 4 games I've had bets. Oh, last 3 out of the 4, excuse me. I bet the Commanders plus the points, plus the 3. I pushed. I'm fine with that. I had them plus the points against the Bills, straight up win.
Yep. Easy.
I didn't have them against the Ravens, and then I had them plus the points and then the money line against the Falcons, dude. Dude, I'm coming around on your squad, dude. That's all I'm gonna say, Jimmy.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, they fuck around, maybe make the playoffs. That'd be hilarious to me. They probably won't happen, but it would be hilarious.
Okay, first of all, let's look at their remaining schedule. Okay.
It's not that bad.
Saints, Jets, Steelers, Bengals.
It's not that bad.
And Patriots. And I'll bet you a quarter that the Bengals and Dolphins get flexed out of the primetime game. Oh no, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't if they're both fighting for the playoffs, dude.
Oh, true.
I mean, okay, so let's go on this, okay?
Hey, all I'm saying is they could mess around. They need help too, because even if they win out, I think they would need the Jags and the Chiefs to like fumble it a little bit.
So right now they are 11th.
Yeah, they need some help because like obviously they don't control their own destiny. They need some help from the Jags and the Chiefs and potentially some other teams that might not make the playoffs.
I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with the freaking playoff thing.
What if the Bills completely fall on their face?
I mean, I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. Josh Allen's too good.
So I'm playing around. I'm trying to quickly play around with this freaking simulator thing on the old. I'll do this off there, dude. It'll take too long.
I respect it.
Jim, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day, coming on, talking about this. Jim, I'm thankful for you, buddy. I've known you for a couple of years now, buddy. You know, I consider you a friend. Look forward to crashing your wedding whenever that day comes.
It's been what? It's been like 3 years now.
It's been a run, dude. It has been a run and a half, dude. 3 years, dude. Has it been 4?
Did we start doing stuff in 21 or 22?
I think 22.
Yeah, so 3 years. Like three and a, yeah, we're 3 years.
But, consider you a friend, dude. It's been a good run. Appreciate you, man. When you tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere at XFLJim. YouTube, big one. I got a couple big videos coming out. I have the CFL season recap video with XFLJim coming out soon. Investigator Jim, before the end of the year, Investigator Jim's doing a whole deep dive. You will see and hear the truth about Mike Rapoli, the newest investor and owner of the United Football League. And I'm streaming on Twitch all the time. I think after Thanksgiving, I'm starting up my my Thursday. I might do Friday. It'll be a Thursday or Friday night. Stay tuned. But we're bringing back the cooking stream somehow. I will go back in the kitchen. Chef Jim will make his return.
Jimmy's going back in the kitchen?
Chef Jim will make his return. I have the chef jacket right back here in this closet.
So can your first dish be a little eggs Benny?
You want a little eggs Benny? I could try to do a little eggs Benny.
I want a little eggs Benny, dude.
I could try that.
I want a little eggs Benny. Jim, always a pleasure, man. We will talk soon. Guys, hopefully we'll have a show for the college football tailgate, trying to figure out the logistics.
We'll have something. There'll be something.
Maybe a tape video. I think that's what it'll be. But give that man a follow at XFLJim. And Jim and I will be back next week on Spring Fever. No show tomorrow because I'll be traveling.
Correct.
Appreciate you, man. Best of luck in your bets, and we'll talk soon, brother.
Hell yeah.